Okay, so recently I have been reading and developing a lecture or course sort of thing on how to read a paper, because critically appraising a paper or critically reviewing paper which is presented before you is very, very important. So we'll be sharing intermittent tips and tricks in between for that until the main lecture has been out or main course has been out. So today is, how do you know that when a paper is presented in front of you is valid, or how much impactful it is, or how much validate it is, to know the strength of that paper? So there are various things. Obviously, one is critical appraisal. You should do yourself, but there are two, three things which, by looking at it, you get can know, understand, can get to understand that this is the value of this paper. So the first thing is peer reviewed. The peer reviewed mean how much time this paper has been peer reviewed, or who all has been peer reviewed. Means peer reviewed means the people who are expert in those field have gone through this paper, have put their comments, the plus and minus of the paper, and what are their views regarding this paper. This is the best way. The peer review system is the best way. Second, you should know what is the impact factor. Impact factor means how many times these researchers or the other people are quoting this paper, or citations in this paper is receiving. That means they are trying to explain something, they are trying to do something, and then in the references they are using this paper as a citation. So this tells about the impact factor, like that. The third is whether this paper has been indexed in the good database like PubMed or not. So if this paper has been indexed in those database, that means it is a good one. But it doesn't mean it's validated, but it has got some value. But that paper which is not indexed in this database, then it raises a question. You should go through it in detail. And obviously, the best method is you should yourself go through that paper and critically appraise this paper. So over a period of next few months, I'll be developing this course or lectures series on how to read a paper, so that you can understand and read papers by yourself. So in between, I'll be keeping sharing these tips and tricks. If you like that, please post in the comment whether you find this useful or not. And thank you for listening. Do read more about it.